I'm John Fowler. I'm a extension agronomist with Murray Local Land Services in Deniliquin. Certainly going through a very tough time here at the moment. Country's as dry as I've ever seen it, and very little water available and very expensive water, so a real challenge. So we're really looking for some productivity from our pastures during the autumn period, and that's where irrigated subclovers come into it. And you can get them away and get feed when you need it most. Now with autumn production you need to irrigate pretty early to fill that in, and you need to irrigate more than once. So if you only got a limited amount of water, don't just spread it over a big area, budget it so that you've got enough to water the country at least twice, or preferably 3 times in the autumn. The other thing about autumn feed production is that it's highly correlated to plant population, so you do need a good seed set. So that either means a high seeding rate when you're sowing it, or make sure you go on a pasture that you watered the previous spring to have good seed set. So they're probably some of the important factors with autumn production. Usually we've got plenty of feed in the spring, and so we tend not to spring water unless we're making hay or something like that. But another reason to spring water is actually to increase the seed set on subclovers. And you can more than double your seed set with one spring watering. We really need that seed set so we get a good production the following autumn. So it's worth considering from that point of view. Well, the main thing with drought is you've got to get best productivity per megalitre of water. And you've got to get that productivity when you most need it. So I think really picking your best paddocks, well drained, good structure, make sure you've got plenty of seed there, and get them away reasonably early in the autumn. If you leave it too late, then we run into colder weather and you just don't get the growth out of the pastures. So you're better off having a smaller area and planning to do at least 2 waterings on that. It might take about 1.5 megs a hectare on the first watering, but the second watering will be down to probably less than 3/4 of a meg to the hectare, and even a third watering. And you'll get good productivity per megalitre that way.